Hello, good evening, and welcome to today's class. Today should be the 5 of the class we've been taking on HTML. Today we'll be talking about special characters. In HTML, sometimes you want to display some characters and you find out that those characters are used as part of HTML itself. For example, if you want to write any tag in HTML, you find out that the tag starts with greater than, that's angle brackets facing left, and the angle bracket facing right, that's an greater than less than sign. So, and if you that and you want to display this tag at this particular size, like greater than, by all means. So in such cases, you find it difficult to display them. So let's try to um, special. Let's try to create some of that. Use some of the special characters in our file. Special characters. Okay. I'll give it as a special. The title will be special character. The heading is one. Special character. Okay. Now, for example, if you want to display some, there's many characters in many characters you cannot find on the keyboard. For example, like trademark, where you have I think, is it not T inside the circle? You have copyright inside circle. The so many characters you cannot find on the keyboard, even in MS Word and some other word processing programs. If you need some characters which are not on the keyboard, you go to insert symbol, then you start searching for the character you want, or you search for it if there's a way to search for characters. Same thing applies here. You cannot really type those characters here, but you are given the opportunity to copy them here. For example, let's say we have copyright symbol, this particular C. Let's try to copy it into our code, like something like this. If you look at the right hand side, you'll find out that you'll see the C displaying there. Let me break this line. But will you be looking for somewhere to copy all these symbols all the time? Nope. So there are ways to do that in HTML. Let's put this like a break. Let's break this. Go to this. Okay. So linter stop this. Specify. Let's check W3C special characters. There's a place you can find all those special characters if you want to use them, like the lists of those special characters. If you check this place, W3C, you should find the list. I think Whoa. Yeah, if you look at this list, there are some times whereby you want to write some symbols, you will not find them. Just look at the copyright you wanted to write before, which is copy, like ampersand, copy, right. You write ampersand, symbol, copy, like this. You can see. Let's break this. Greater than, if you cannot hear me, just let me know. Greater than, see, even me looking at this one, I think this intelligence has given us a list of them. Wow. Ooh. Oh sorry, greater than, if you want less than, you also use LT. Now let's okay, can find some of them at this place. Now, even looking at the signs here, let's check if we can find them. Naira, ampersand, Naira. Wow, it's not there. So let's check this. I don't know what the symbol is, but let's check. Our brother cannot interpret that. And apart from that, instead of if you want to use if you think you cannot use this one, and you are more, and you can use, you want to use this one instead of using the entity, this one, you can also use the Unicode as well. Unicode is a type of this representation we use in computing. We have UTF-8 and so many others, so you can read more on encoding and computer character encoding, so that you will be familiar with them. If you think, if you know this one very well, you can also type, but I think this one is very straightforward. But we want to write what's it called, Naira, but we cannot find it there. The best way to do that is to look for, just type HTML Naira sign, so you get the code. That's what I normally do instead of looking for that. This one is is this hexadecimal? That should be hexadecimal. we'll just copy one of these and paste it here. If you look at this is naira. Let's check for dollar. If our intelligence will capture that dollar. Wow, it's there already. Let's break this. Okay, I want to show you another one as well, the lorem. Let's assume we have this like this, lorem. Control S. Look at these two words. There's one other one we normally use, like NBSP, non-breaking space. For example, if you have this two words, you don't want the line space to break here. If you look at this word cannot, okay, let's use this one. This word cannot stay here. Are you with me? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Yes, we can.
Okay. If you look at these two words, this particular word, it cannot occupy this space. This is too much for this space, so that's why it is breaking down. But we want our word, we want these two words to stay on the same line. This one and this one. You can use NBSP to do that. So let's try to do that. Instead of normal space, you can just use NBSP like this. They're all on the same line. So let's try to increase the space. You can see it is either this one and this one stay on the same line. Sorry, they stay here or they break down together. Even when the space is enough, is able to contain this one. You can see just a little adjustment. The two just broke down. It shows that the two of them has to be on the same line. Let's try it with the one before that. Control V. No. NBSP. If you look at it as well, these three words are now on the same line. For example, you want to display maybe somebody's name. It's the full meaning is non-breaking space. So while you could later in the future you know where to use it, but I have to show you the uses. Apart from that, you can also we use it to add more spaces. For example, if you look here, if I add more spaces by pressing Ctrl S, my specifier, that is what I use to enforce my coding style, we automatically remove it. Even if it is not removed, the browser will assume all these spaces as one. If I just press Ctrl S, you see or should I stop that? I don't need to stop that. Okay, let me check. Installed. Prettifier, where are you? Okay. Disable. Okay, let us try to add more spaces here to check if you can see I've already pressed Ctrl S. The spaces are now coming back, are not automatically collapsing into one, and I've already spaced them. Look at this, it is seeing them as just one. So I'll turn that back on because I want it on. Where is this specifier? Oh, I think I need to come back to that. I shouldn't let it waste our time. What is... Okay, now that I'll come back to that later. The thing is, I don't know the actual stuff I was using. Maybe single P or double P. It's something pretty fine, sure. One of this. I found it soon. Oh, here is it. Sorry. Code enter. Enable. Ah, back to business. So if I should save my space, if I just save here again, you can see the space has already collapsed. Aha, that is what we use that for. Which other one should I go for? Let's try to link two pages together. Have we talked about links before? Have we talked about links before?
About links?
No, about link.
No, you've not.
How's the screen displaying now? Is it fine or display multiple screens?
It's not display multiple screen. It's fine.
Okay. Have we talked about links before? How to link two pages together?
No, we've not.
To do that, let's say we want to go to let's use UL on that list. And we use the A tag for links. I think it's called the anchor tag. This one, we use this to link tags. So this is the tag. It has an opening and closing tag. This is where you put the link to the file. If the file is within your website, if you do not put anything like http dot 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 for in your website, sorry, inside the tag, I think it sees the file as being inside your document directory. Let's try this out. If I click on this, you can see file not found. It is looking for the file inside our folder, inside this folder, www. In order to mitigate this error, you need the http, probably s, or anything you use that is required. Then ://. Let's look for a valid link. I need an absolute link for this, which means go to the directory the root directory of my document locates fac frequently asked, let's say index.html, home, our home page, li a tag, go to our root directory, check contacts, load contacts. This is contact. You can do the same thing for the rest. Sorry. And for this one, /practice. Sorry. Special characters. So here we have our special characters. If you click on this, you go to this, which is on this same page, contacts. There's nothing on contacts. If you go to home, nothing on home. But let's try to put something here. Nothing here. Page 1, home page, special chairs, let's copy these links to this place. So I can easily go back to the special characters, come back to this page, same thing. So do not forget, you can have id in here as attribute. You can also have classes. Do not forget, it depends on what you are working on. For example, in Bootstrap, if you want this link to look like a button, you just need to put a class like this in here, btn, and the color you want to give it, btn, probably a blue color, primary. That is primary. So that is for that. So which other one should we touch this night? I think we've touched relative part, sorry, absolute part. Let's now assume I want to use relative parts in this for this. All I need to do is to put something like this. Are you with me, guys?
Yes.
All I need to do is to put instead of /, I want to locate FAQ, frequently asked questions, like this. I'll just put FAQ. It will also locate that file. Oh, sorry, there's nothing on this page. FAQ H1. Frequently asked questions. So if you look at this page, I want to locate frequently asked questions. I can as well locate it. Oh, I think I'm going beyond the time. If I click on frequently asked questions, you'll see that it's also working the same way. But before we leave, let's assume I created a folder like this, like more. Let's say blog. Inside the place I put page 1.html. Page one. If I copy this page, this one like this, to this place, oh, stop this guy, and I want to locate, let's assume from my special I want to include I want to locate page 1. If I put page 1, I can easily put blog dot blog slash something like this. It will locate it fine. Yeah, of course. Special character. Page 1. So if I click on this page 1, you can see that I'm already on the page 1. If I click on this particular one, this FAQ, it will give me error, file not found. Why is it like that? If you look at it, it said the file var www.html students blog. It is trying to look inside this folder. It means this particular, where is it? Okay, yep. Oh no. What it's trying to do in here is that it is seeing this particular file faq.html as being in this particular folder. It thinks it is looking for this file inside the same blog folder. That is a relative. That is inside the same folder where this file is located. Locate FAQ. That is a relative path, and the relative path is invalid in this situation. But if you try to click on this one is absolute. It's what we told this one is that go to the home directory, like the root folder, locate this / means root folder, locate the home page like this. You can see this one is working fine. If I click on this like this, FAQ is not working at all. That is what I told you to do. But sometimes if you are working on relative part and absolute part, it might not work fine because you need to be using a valid URL. Like you need to be using a URL. Sometimes, probably on your laptop, you can be using file // probably desktop, users desktop dot. If you are trying to use something like if you're trying to use absolute parts in a situation like that, you might get error. You will definitely not get what you are looking for. In order to resolve that issue, look for as in live server. And if you know how to do URL routing, like a local URL stuff, you can do that using your .etc on your on Windows. But please do not do that. If you don't know how to handle the file, don't go there. Aha, I think we are done for today. If whenever you want to submit, your next assignment will be to create a folder. Try to create multiple pages and create another folder as well, like we did. Inside the root folder, create a few pages, HTML pages, document there. Create another folder inside the root folder. Also create like 2 or 3 documents there. Try to navigate between those pages and see if you can move with absolute and relative. Use absolute and use relative. Just tell me what you notice about that. And also, I did not forget my assignment, the image stuff I told you to do. You can include it in this one if you have not done that. And if you have also done that, you also include this in your in this stuff in this assignment. I think you guys enjoyed this class.
Yes, thank you very much.
Right now,
Yeah,
I
thank you.
think we will need to call it a day. Good night and do have a lovely
All right, good night, sir.
Thank you.